What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Bird. We back on Bird's Eye View with it. Like always, appreciate the love and support. Please continue to like, comment, and subscribe. Stop what you're doing. Smash the like button. Smash the subscribe button. Hop in the comment section. Comment whatever you want. Of course, we dropping daily bangers day by day. We got news of the day coming out of Hampton University. We're going to switch some things up here. I have my first player interview. I'm super excited to have this man on my channel. He was a legit dog for Hampton University on the defensive side of the football. I mean, he just made plays all over the field for that Pirates defense. We're expecting to hear his name get called in the 2023 NFL draft. So again, I'm super excited to have him on my channel. Let's just go ahead and jump right into it. Again, welcome to Bird's Eye View. We have KeShaun Moore. He's a 6'2", 280-pound defensive lineman out of Suffolk, Virginia. Played his last 2 seasons at Hampton University in 22 games, 106 total tackles, 25 tackles for loss. He had 13 sacks, an interception, 3 passes deflected. He had 3 forced fumbles, 3 fumble recoveries, 1 defensive touchdown. He was also all-conference this past season. He was the FCS Bowl Defensive MVP. He also participated in the HBCU Legacy Bowl and the Tropical Bowl as well. He made history by being the first HBCU athlete to sign an NIL deal with WWE. On his pro day, he put on an absolute clinic. He benched 225 37 times, which would have ranked first for defensive lineman at the NFL Combine. His 37-inch vert would have also ranked first for defensive lineman at the Combine as well. At 280 pounds, he ran a 4.7 in the 40-yard dash. As you see, this man is a dog. Again, please welcome KeShaun Moore. How you doing, bro?
Doing pretty good, man. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. No, definitely appreciate you coming on to the channel, man. You're doing some phenomenal things on the football field, and we definitely wishing you the best here moving forward. So we're just going to jump right into it. It's going to be a nice, smooth interview, man. It's going to be some fun questions, a couple serious questions, and then we're going to jump back into the fun. You ready to go ahead and get started?
Yes, sir.
So we're going to start with a start, bench, cut. So, of course, everyone loves to start, bench, cut. So we're going to have a defensive line edition. We're going to do Aaron Donald, Nick Bosa, and then Myles Garrett. Start, bench, cut. What you got?
You got to start AD.
For sure.
I'll probably bench Myles Garrett and then cut Nick Bosa. That's probably
Okay.
my list.
Okay, for sure. Most definitely. Most definitely. All right. So who's your favorite athlete right now or all time?
I don't know if I got one all time, but I like what Micah Parsons is doing since he's been in the league. I mean, AD, he's up there with guys that I like watching them play. Watched a lot of like Lawrence Taylor highlights too. I mean,
For
everybody
sure.
like FC. So I'll probably say those guys are probably my favorite so far.
Absolutely. I'm definitely big on Michael Parsons. I'm a Cowboys fan, so I'm definitely big on that Michael
Yeah.
Parsons. Sure.
Yeah.
Most definitely. What about your favorite song right now? You got a favorite song that you're listening to?
Uh Shoot, I might have to peek in my phone. Favorite song right now. It's this one Chris Stapleton song that he just dropped or like came out last year called I'm a Ram. It's like a little country song, but
Country song?
I've been bumping that a little bit lately.
Most definitely. Ain't nothing wrong with that. How about your favorite place to eat?
Uh Probably Little Caesars.
Little
Yeah.
Caesars? So smooth, some
Yeah, I
easy,
go
cheap.
crazy with them. Yeah, because they good for the prices, but I mean they taste good, so I ain't trying to listen to everybody hating on it. So
How about your favorite holiday?
every holiday, I'll probably say Thanksgiving because of the food for real. Like it'd be way too much. So I'll probably say the food for real. And like the good vibes of like seeing your peoples and stuff, like everybody back in town and stuff. So I'll probably say Thanksgiving.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm right there with you on Thanksgiving too. I love the food.
Yeah.
If money wasn't an issue, what would you buy?
If money want an issue, what would you buy?
Anything. You can buy whatever you want. Money's not an issue. What's
I'll
the first
probably
thing you
say I'd probably say like 100 acres with like the house that I want built on there.
most definitely. I like
Like,
that for sure. If as far as rituals, what are some rituals that you do before your games?
so the day of the game, um, I don't cramp easy, but I've been to the ER a couple times for it, and like I don't know what it is about my body because I be drinking crazy water, but now I'll drink like 2 Pedialytes. I'll drink one as soon as I wake up, and like an hour before the game. Another one I do, I listen to Nirvana when I'm walking on the field, doing my little pregame warm up stuff by myself. And then I listen to Rammstein when I get back. That's like the German industrial band I'll be listening to. So I'll be listening to only like those two bands for real before the game. And then I always spat my cleats first. So I'm always starting with the left, then going to the right. And then after that, I tape up like my wrists, my hands and stuff like that, fingers. Um, I mean, outside of that, I'll do some curls. I'll do some curls and push-ups before. But and then once I put the jersey and stuff and pads on, then that's when I put my face paint on. So that's
You
probably
going
like
crazy. You going
yeah, that's
crazy with the
probably like
face
the
paint.
only huh?
You be going crazy with the face paint.
Yeah, I got to do something different every time. But I'll probably say those are like the only ones like I make sure. But I got a turban I wear too, or at least I have it with me.
Okay.
My brother-in-law got it overseas, so I bring that with me every game. And then the shades I'll be wearing with like the one lens,
Yeah,
I have a set of those on me. So I just got another pack. So I got like 8 of them now. So I always wear those every game day.
most definitely. I love that. I love that, man. Who got you into football?
I say I wouldn't even know, to be honest. I started playing when I was 4, and
Okay.
it was just like natural for real. Like it was just like it wasn't no question like what I was gonna be playing. My pops played. My mom did gymnastics and stuff when she was growing up. So I always been around like athletes and stuff. My whole family played sports, so it really just I mean you could say my parents, but I mean I ain't never felt like it was a question if I was going to or not.
Absolutely. Did you play any other sports growing up?
Growing up, nah, I only played football. I worked out
Well,
and played football like in the streets, like as a young boy. But I mean, that was it really. Like all I knew and all I ever done was football.
absolutely. So who or what motivates you? Like what gives you that drive to keep on going and keep on chasing the dream?
I would say because I want it, more than I would say other people want it more than anybody wants it just because I want it for myself. I mean, the game gets to easy places. I've been, all over the country and stuff because of football. Got 2 degrees because of football, and I'm where I'm at now because of football. But I don't do it for like the accolades and stuff though. Like I do it because, it's just out of pure enjoyment and love for the game. I think as I gotten older though, I got to start, making a career out of it too. So, the opportunity to go to the next level, that's life changing for like not only me, but like my family too. So, I want to definitely do it, for all of them. I got 6 sisters, so, got to look out for them, and my peoples as well. So, I say right now it's a lot more. It's always been more intrinsic, with me, but I think having a chance to get that life changing money, definitely motivates me to do better just so I can help out my family in any way.
Absolutely. No, I definitely love that answer, man, for sure. You played at Naismith Suffolk Academy. What offers did you have in high school?
The only two I had in high school was JMU and Elon, and then I went on a official visit at William and Mary and unofficial one at Richmond, I think. But I had interest from a bunch of schools. I had like a bunch of schools from this was right before Coastal moved to the Sun Belt, I think. But they were telling me about the transition beforehand. But they came out to my school, Virginia Tech, Campbell, I want to say Delaware too. There was a lot of schools that I was talking to, ODU. Um, there was a lot of schools like on the East Coast, like in the DMV area and like a little south. So, but yeah, those are the only two I had coming out.
Absolutely. Why James Madison at the time? What about the Dukes?
I mean, they just won the Natty the year before, and when I went up there, I mean, you know how it is. I seen the campus and stuff,
Right.
met with the coaches and everything. So, I mean, it just felt right. I mean, it was my first offer, but so it kind of seemed like I'm jumping the gun a little bit. But anybody who knows anything about up there, definitely understands. So after my first visit, I was kind of already locked in for real.
Absolutely. No, James Madison, a beautiful campus. Like, I've been there a few times. So yeah, it's once you're there, man, you want to be a Duke for sure.
Yeah, facts.
What was your welcome to college moment on the field? Of course, guys come from high school, go to college, and they have like a welcome to college moment. Some guys do, some guys don't. Maybe it could have been in practice. You got laid out by a senior. Did you have a welcome to college moment on the field?
Uh, I mean, not for real. I ain't never get like laid out or nothing on the field. I mean, I came in at like 250 as like middle linebacker, I was trying to make sure I had some weight with me before I went up to school because I was like, I ain't about to get thrown around those kind of way. But
For sure.
I would say like the moment like I knew like I was there was probably my first college start at NC State because we played at noon on like ESPNU. It was like their whole stadium was packed. It was like 60,000 out there. Um, but I was like locked like out when I was after the game and like man like a little right before was when it like hit me like yo like I'm really playing like big time ball. So, but like during the game I wasn't even paying it no mind. I was just playing football. But I probably say that was like my welcome to college moment because it's like yo like you really out here playing right now. So all these people coming to watch the game and stuff. So I'd probably say that for real.
Absolutely. So how was it playing for Lackawanna Community College alongside other high level athletes and y'all grinding to go D1? How was that JUCO treatment?
Uh I mean, anybody who know about the LAC know how it is there. I mean, we known around the country really. Uh, it was crazy. I think it was a great experience. I'm glad I went. If I waited another year in my college career, I wouldn't even been able to go because I'd have been too old to go.
Oh wow.
So I didn't even know that was a rule.
Me
But
neither.
yeah, but I'm glad I went when I did though. They had just came off an undefeated season the year before, and the head coach up there, Mark Duda, is the GOAT. So they got a great coaching staff. They know how to develop people too. They know how to take dudes who got either character issues or off the field issues like grades and stuff like that. They know how to get them straight for real. And once you leave the LAC, you're gonna go somewhere for sure. And if you don't, then it's really on you because they do everything they can to make sure everybody get their degree and get an opportunity. They're gonna get you in front of coaches. And they know everybody. So I think it was definitely a great experience. I mean, it's JUCO, so like we ain't had no locker room. We had to practice at like 10, 11 at night. Like it's a little bit of a struggle, but for some, but I mean, for me, I was just happy to be going to school and playing ball. So, I mean, if you can, block out all the noise and all the stuff you don't have and worry about the opportunity that you do have, then you're gonna be good.
Absolutely. And y'all played in the national title game too, right? You played in the national title game
Yeah,
there,
we
right?
went to the Natty. We went, I think it was like 10-0 before, but yeah, we went to the national championship though for that.
Gotcha. Absolutely. What were you looking for in your next school when you transferred out of JUCO?
Uh, I say just a coach that I could, relate to and like trust and be able to just talk to about, whatever. I didn't really look too much into like the if I'm gonna start right away type kind of thing because I'm gonna work wherever I go, so I'm not
Right.
worried about that. But I'll just say just more of like a family environment kind of relationship with the coach, like them knowing and understanding me, before I get there, and then furthering that relationship while I was there. So I'll probably say that, and I wanted them to have the major that I wanted to as well. So
Absolutely. How did Hampton come into the picture and what made Hampton feel like home?
um, Coach P, he hit me up like I think like it was like right after the season sometime. But he was hitting me up like all the spring too, and then just talking to me. He would like talk to my mom every now and again. But I mean, I don't know. It just seemed different. He know how to recruit for sure. Like he know what he's doing. He's a great coach too. So I'm glad he picked me up, and I'm glad he got me, to Hampton. I think I went on a visit there one time, and I don't even think people was on campus really. But when I first like got there, even like it just felt like a family type like cookout kind of vibe for real. Like it's HBCU, so like the vibe and the air a little different. So um
Absolutely.
I'd say it was, kind of that. It was like laid back, like you didn't feel like a lot of, tension and stuff going on. So I'll probably say those factors.
Perfect. How was the transition going from linebacker to defensive line? Because I know you played linebacker in high school, you played linebacker at James Madison at the LAC. Even your first year at Hampton, you played linebacker, and then you transitioned to being a defensive lineman this year. How was that transition for you?
It was smooth for real. I mean, I played D line when I was in Little League. I mean, that's years ago. But I don't know, like I just been everywhere my whole career, even before I got to college. So it wasn't really nothing to me for real. It's all the same to me. It's football at the end of the day. So I just use my athleticism to, take over and my ability to learn, on the go and be able to understand concepts, I think helped me out as well too. Cause you gotta have people who could play different positions, but they don't know or understand different positions. So
Right.
I think my ability to do that, I think takes it, even a step further.
Most definitely, and it definitely worked out because I mean you had a phenomenal season at defensive line. So you well, you signed the NIL deal with WWE. How was it meeting Triple H and the rest of the WWE group?
It was crazy for real. I didn't even know like I don't know how they found me. Like my Instagram ain't going crazy. Like ain't got the blue check. I'm not paying for it. So if you see me with it, I ain't paying for it. But I don't know. Like they recruiting page hit me up last February or March, I think it was, or something like that. And they announced it in June. But I mean, it was crazy to like meeting him because I was like, yo, like this dude's a legend. Like, and he just right here just chilling. And then I was talking to him and I had to get a, little off guard picture with him. But he was talking about, talking to all the NIL people about the opportunity, that they're giving us pretty much. And I'm, ecstatic about it. I told him, even when my dreams of playing in the NFL, like, that if that dream comes true, I still want to be a part of the company in some type of way. Always keep that relationship there and always open. So I want to help the company, in any way I can throughout whatever I do in life. So it's definitely been cool and interesting. I met so many people through my few visits going there, like in within a year already. So definitely got a lot of great connections and stuff like that. And I'm just happy to, be a part of the company.
Absolutely. I was about to say, I know that was a great networking opportunity for you where you're going to be, you're going to be set up even if football doesn't pan out. You'll definitely have that.
For sure.
After the season, you played in multiple bowl games. FCS Bowl, where you're the defensive MVP. You played in the HBCU Legacy Bowl. You played in the Tropical Bowl. How were those?
They was great. When I tell people like I played in three of them, they be looking at me crazy because only playing like one or like maybe two. But I mean, I ain't have none of the big ones like the Reese's or the Shrine. But I was talking to a guy from the Hula Bowl. But I mean, if I had a chance to play in those, like I would have played in those on top of the ones I did already, just because that's just another chance for me to be playing in front of the people I need to be playing in front of. So give everybody, any coach or any team opportunity to see me in person. So um, I was ecstatic. I mean, I signed with my agent like the day after the season, and then the FCS Bowl was like mid late December, so I had to be on that, get ready for that. Went down there, did what I needed to do, and then from there got the invite to the Tropical Bowl. And once they said they brought up the people who did good in the FCS Bowl, I was like, as soon as I got the defense MVP, I was like, they got to bring me up for that.
For
And
sure.
I didn't get my Legacy Bowl invite until later on, and then I got invited to the combine for that as well. So, but yeah, I mean, I had fun at all three bowls. I mean, it was another chance to play some football, honestly. So that's probably the thing I was most excited about for real.
Most definitely. And of course, you've been training in Florida in preparation for the draft. How did that training help prepare you for what's upcoming next?
It got me it got me in a more professional state of mind. I felt like I had a good mindset going down, but while I was down there, I made it even better. A lot more discipline with stuff. I've been on the same type of like diet since I left, just because my body feels good and I want to keep that consistent. So I
Right.
learned a lot while I was down there about, like different like foods and stuff and eating, how to train, how to do certain things. So it was great. I got everything and more, that I needed out of that process. And I plan on going back there like in the off season and stuff just to keep getting better. So
Right. Yeah, I definitely don't blame you at all. Now, this is a question I always wanted to ask you, man. You work out in boots, like
yeah,
legit, like going to work boots type of deal.
got
Why
to.
why do you work why do you work out in boots? What's the whole thing about that?
Uh I mean, so it just so happened like so I got this thing with my homeboys called like Country Boy Fridays, right?
Okay.
And I wear like those boots like every Friday. And it just so happened pro day ended up on a Friday too. But I was like, nah, I'm not gonna not wear them because it's pro day. And it's something like I've always done like for a while, and I've always had like boots like that. But just recently, like I feel like it's starting to become like a staple, like look, like a part of my like image, I guess, or like what I'm known for real. So
Right.
uh I mean now I still do it for myself, but like now I feel like it could be like a marketing tool in a way, kind of for myself. So but I mean I just be wearing them like I had on boots today, like I just got my oil in my truck like 20-30 minutes ago. Like I be in boots like working on stuff like all the time. So it's just natural for me.
Now, what's the staple part of your game? What makes KeShaun Moore such a great football player?
I would say my attitude about, everything attached with the game. Um, One thing I'll say like that makes me, different is I be calling myself a machine. I don't talk about myself like really, and I don't try to gas my head up, but I always tell myself like, I gotta be like a machine, like never break down, never getting injuries, like just always just keep going like 100% like every time. So I say like my effort and mentality when it comes to playing on the field. I like being aggressive, at the point of contact, especially playing D line. So I would say that probably sets me apart just because like you never gonna see me get tired or you never gonna see me like get worn out or look like I'm getting defeated or like beat up. Like I'm gonna always look like I just started really. So I try to just make sure I keep that attitude every time I step on the field.
Love that. Love that. So we're gonna switch it up. We got a this or that. So I'm gonna give you two words. You just choose one or the other, whichever one you will rock with the most. That's the one you go with. So we're gonna start it off here. Gatorade or Powerade?
Uh I say Powerade.
Powerade. City
Yeah.
or country?
Country for sure. That one's easy.
For sure. Text message or call?
Like phone call or like FaceTime.
Phone call.
Ah, I'll probably say text. I'll probably say
Text.
text.
We got a good one here. Strip sack touchdown or pick six?
I don't know, cause like I think a strip sack touchdown because that's harder to come by than a pick six. I feel like so, but I mean, then again, it depends on where a team put me. Like if I'm in a three or something,
Right.
I think a strip sack. But if I'm playing edge or something, I could get a little pick six. So, but I say the strip sack fumble like for the touchdown.
Okay. Zaxby's or Canes?
I really don't even eat at both. I
You only
had
have
both
both.
maybe like I had both maybe like once, but I probably say Canes though.
Canes. That sauce get me every time, bro.
Yeah, that's the last thing I remember like about them.
Comedy or horror?
I like horror movies. I like
Horror movie.
comedy like my second favorite, but I like horror movies though for sure.
I'm right there with you. Snowboard or surf?
Snowboard. I can't really do either, but snowboard. Though.
Snowboard. Yeah, I ain't really all with the water, bro. So I think I'm gonna stay on.
Yeah, I like land, so
Yeah, exactly. Movies or TV shows?
TV shows, TV shows.
TV shows. You got a favorite one right now?
Nah, I got a couple that I like watching constantly though. I like watching Family Guy,
Mm-hmm.
uh, American Dad. I watched that 70s show, the old one, not the new one. I be watching The Ranch.
Okay.
Uh, The Office always be hitting. Um, there's a couple more I need to get into. I ain't never seen Breaking Bad, so I kind of want to start that and watch that.
Most definitely. Waffles or pancakes?
Waffles, easy.
Yeah, me too. I like French toast too, though, but definitely waffles the whole thing.
Yeah,
Last one of the this or that. PS5 or Xbox?
Xbox.
Oh, you Xbox? Come on.
Yeah, I gotta. It's crazy because I had a PSP growing up, and then I still got the first generation PlayStation 2 like hooked up in my room. Like,
Oh wow.
yeah, I still be
That's
playing it.
crazy.
I got Madden 03, I got like NHL like 98 or something for it. Like, I got some old games in there.
It's crazy it still work. That's crazy, man. That's like
Yeah,
years
yeah,
old.
thanks.
Most definitely. So before you go, what was your most memorable experience at Hampton, either on or off the field?
I probably say being on the dean's list for real. I mean the football stuff, I already know what I could do like on the field and stuff, but before I got to while I was at JMU, I ain't do as well as I needed to in the classroom. And
Right.
even in high school, like I never was like known or got awards or nothing for academics and stuff. I kind of just did enough to like stay out of, the public light, I guess, with it. But once I got to JUCO, that's where it like kind of flipped. And then I was in the honor society at JUCO, made dean's list the whole time I was there, came to Hampton, and I was on the dean's list at Hampton as well. So I'd say probably flipping my grades around, especially like that late in my college career, or starting my third year on. But yeah, I'll probably say being on the dean's list.
Okay. No, that's perfect. That's really, really dope for sure, man. So any last words, any shout outs you want to give before I let you go?
Nah, not that I can think of. I'm a man of few words when it comes to stuff like this. So just wait until, for that next step. So appreciate you having me on, my guy.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. I appreciate you coming on my channel. Hey man, you made history for me. First player interview, man. So that was dope for me. Of course, the NFL draft starts tomorrow. So we're definitely gonna be looking out to hear your name called either Thursday, Friday, or Saturday, man. So again, appreciate you. Continue to work hard, continue to grind. I'm always here for you if you need me, man.
All right, man. Appreciate you, dog.
Most definitely. We'll talk later, man. Appreciate you. Take
All right.
care.